Welcome to CMYKhub's General Artwork Specification Guidelines. CMYKhub accepts only PDF finished art. When supplying artwork, please review this checklist before uploading your PDF to HubLink. Photos and illustration resolution should be 300 dpi. All colours converted to CMYK. Fonts should be embedded or outlined. Crop and bleed marks included on your artwork. Please check the trim size of your document matches the order specifications. Spot UV, Scodix, metal or other embellishments should be supplied as a separate page in the PDF and indicated as a spot colour. Any dye lines, fold or perforation lines need to be overlaid onto the artwork as a spot colour and set to overprint. Please check that the page count matches the order specifications and is combined into one PDF file per kind of artwork. For example, 2 kinds of business card printed 2 sides means you need to supply 2 PDF files with 2 pages each, or a 32-page saddle staple booklet means you need to supply 1 PDF file with 32 pages. Let's look at how we inspect image resolution using Adobe Indesign. Now you can see that visually there's a clear difference between 300 dpi and 72 dpi. If you look closely, the 72 dpi is much more pixelated than the 300. If you aren't sure of your image resolution, you can check the links and inspect the actual PPI and effective PPI of each image. There isn't a lot you can do to improve low resolution images, and we can print them if you wish. It is just important you make your customer aware of the issue, or talk to them about replacing the images with high resolution ones. Using Adobe Acrobat, let's look at how to check the colour space of your file and then convert it to CMYK. Select Tools, Print Production, and then Output Preview. In the Output Preview, you can select which colour spaces you wish to show. Here I have selected CMYK, and the artboard behind has now removed any colour spaces that are not CMYK. Now I will show you how to convert this RGB element to CMYK. Using the Print Production tool, select Convert Colours, Colour Type, any RGB, tick Preserve CMYK Primaries, click OK. Now you have a file that is CMYK only. Let's show you how to outline fonts using Adobe Illustrator. Select the font you wish to outline, right-click, click Create Outlines. This will turn the font into an object rather than a font. You can double-check your document fonts using Adobe Acrobat Pro. Select Document Properties and click Fonts. This will list any embedded subset fonts within the file. Any outline fonts won't appear at all, and this will avoid any issues during pre-flight. Using Adobe InDesign, I will now show you how to add bleed to your file. With your file open, select File, Document Setup, and then find the field that says Bleed. Populate these fields with 2 to 3 mm for offset and digital jobs, 5 mm for wide format orders. You'll notice there is now a red border around your page. This is the defined bleed area. You then need to extend any image you wish to bleed off the page into this defined bleed area. Now to make sure these new bleeds are exported correctly into your PDF, click the Marks and Bleeds tab in the PDF export menu. Make sure you have crop marks and Use Document Bleed settings selected. Checking the trim size of your document using Adobe Acrobat. Using the Print Production tool, click Set Page Boxes. Using the margin controls, select Apply to Trim Box. Beneath the preview, it will identify the final trim box size of your document. This is the preferred method for supplying embellishments like Spot UV, Scodix, or gold and silver metal. Using this business card example, we'll see that page 1 is the front, page 2 is the back, and page 3 is the embellishment or Scodix separation. To make sure that the Scodix has been supplied correctly, select Print Production, Output Preview, and then make sure that the Scodix has been supplied as a spot plate. Also make sure that this embellishment is the only item on this third page. Using Adobe Acrobat, this is how you check your die lines, fold lines, or perforation lines are supplied correctly. To check the die line is correct, select Print Production, Output Preview, and then make sure your die lines are supplied as spot colours. In this instance, because it's a wide format printed box, we have one spot colour for the crease and a different spot colour for the cut. Then make sure that Simulate Overprinting is ticked, and then you can tick and untick the spot plates to make sure that the CMYK background behind it is not being knocked out by the die line. This last one might seem simple, but it's a common mistake. You just need to check that you have the right amount of pages supplied in your PDF file. This example is just a very simple business card. If it's printed two-sided, we need a 2-page PDF. Please understand that as a trade-only supplier, we expect that all artwork has been checked to these standards by our trade partners before uploading to HubLink. This allows us to print and deliver your orders as quickly as possible.